Miscellaneous. Lost in Space, Season 1. By John, Jr. July 23, 2020, 2:32 a.m. No comments. Image source, IMDb. What is it? The 2018 Netflix American science fiction TV show Lost in Space, Season 1, which is a reimagining of the 1965 series of the same name, itself a reimagining of the 1812 novel The Swiss Family Robinson. What is it about? This is how Rotten Tomatoes describes this TV show. Lost in Space stars Toby Stephens, Black Sails, Die Another Day, as John Robinson, and Molly Parker, House of Cards, Deadwood, as Maureen Robinson, the family's parental leaders who are struggling with their estranged relationship in the midst of trying to keep their family safe. As the Robinson kids, Taylor Russell, Falling Skies, is the strong-willed and confident Judy, Mina Sundwall, Maggie's Plan, Freeheld, is the quick-witted and definitive middle child Penny, and Max Jenkins, Sensate, Betrayal, is the curious and sensitive Will Robinson, the youngest and most vulnerable of the clan, who forms an unlikely and inexplicable bond with a sentient robotic alien being. Stranded along with the Robinsons are two outsiders who find themselves thrown together by circumstance and a mutual knack for deception. The unsettlingly charismatic Dr. Smith, played by Parker Posey, Cafe Society, mascot, A Mighty Wind, is a master manipulator with an inscrutable endgame. And the roguish, but inadvertently charming Don West, played by Ignacio Cerricchio, Bones, the wedding ringer, is a highly skilled, blue-collar contractor, who had no intention of joining the colony, let alone crash landing on a lost planet. My thoughts. This show had good production values and it had better than expected acting, and I expected to like it better than I did, but the pacing and how the story kept stalling really annoyed me and bothered me, and that caused me to not like this show as it dragged on. The episodes were too long, too slowly paced, and too full of constantly made-up adversity for me to enjoy the episodes like I wanted to, which is unfortunate because this has the potential to be a good show, and it had some of the elements to be a good show, but maybe the writers messed it up. My brother GC and I were both disappointed in this show, and we do not plan on watching the other seasons unless they got a new writer and slash or director or something who can improve the pacing and keep the story going without constantly stalling for a new adversity of the day trope. It was good that this show focused a lot on family, and it is something that families can watch together. The end. John, Jr. Share this.